My best drift car from Forza 5. We meet again. If you're new around here, you may not have seen me do a sweet little drift video with this thing. I didn't actually post it on YouTube. It is on Facebook. It's on my Facebook page. If you want to go and check it out, I will include a link in the description. But anyways, I had one of these things, a really good one in Forza 5 that would drift like crazy and do the best 360s like out of any car I ever had. So that is exactly what I'm going to do here today. I'm going to put the exact same tune setup that I did on the original one on this one. So it should, I really hope it works. I didn't plan this thing out yet, but yeah, I'm just doing the same setup that I did on the original one. I think you know what rims we're going already. It rhymes with folk. It might be these. I don't really know. Yeah, they are? Oh, what a surprise that is. So yeah, like I said, this car is going to be exactly the same way I built it in Forza 5. So if you guys want to get this tune, the information on how to download it will be in the description below. But anyways, what you got to do is just basically go buy a BRZ and then press the select back button and like load up a setup. And then you want to type in my gamer tag, which is in the top right. You can see it there, RabbitNick613. And you basically type that in and you'll get this tune. So you can actually throw this tune on your own car. Hopefully this tune works. Like I said, it worked in Forza 5, but fingers crossed it works here. So the tune for this car is actually pretty similar to my normal ones, my normal basic tune setups, but there's actually some fine tuning that goes on. So yeah, just be aware of that. All right, tune is just about finished and we're good to go. Let's take this thing. I think we're going to take this thing down to the docks, my new drift circuit, or my drift road. I think those two are going to be good for this thing. Oh, before we do, I got to do some paint. I forgot about that. Classic paint I had on this thing. Paint is on. All right, let's go. So fingers crossed this thing actually works in this game. Like I said, this is an exact tune I just ripped off my Forza 5 game. Like I said, this was probably my best drift car in Forza 5. The main thing with this car was though that it was good at drifting, but it could also do some sweet things like it still works. It still works. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, so the thing with this car is I set it up in such a way where it's very unstable and will snap a lot. But if you can predict those snaps, you can snap it in such a way where you can pull some sweet 360s out, which is what I like to do a hell of a lot. So if I'm just coming down here, going. Oh, wait, there's a wall there. And like, say you're just drifting like blah, blah, blah. And you want to go, I just snap it in such a way, or well, like I spin it and give it a whole bunch of gas, essentially is what I'm doing. But you can sort of predict it in such a way where it's very controllable. And that's what that's the main reason why I built this car. It's actually super controllable, even when you're doing like 360s and stuff. It has such a brutal sound. I'm gonna shut up for a minute and just take a listen. It sounds so good. That's such a good sound. Holy crap. I love it. I love it. Holy crap, it's really good. Jeez, I freaking love this thing. It's so easy to drift around. Like, seriously, go try this car. Just put like any basic tune on it. It's already running like essentially super easy. It's a super easy car to drift with to begin with. Like the BRZ, that's the way, the BRZ and the FRX, that's the way they're set up. They're built in such a way where you're supposed to screw around, right? But when you put a big V8 in it and then max the hell out of it, nearly, you can pull off some pretty crazy things and it becomes very easy to control and drift around. Like, it's just, I don't know, I really like it. In real life, I would have loved a proper sports car like this. It would have been so much fun with like proper front engine, rear drive, little Prius tire. Are there Prius tires on the BRZ one? I would assume so, right? But yeah, I would have loved something like this in real life. It's just not practical for someone like me who lives in Canada and has to deal with winter and snow. I know you can drive them in the winter. A friend of mine who I went to school with actually had one of these, and he did it, but he had some issues with it, and he kind of destroyed the paint and the underside of the car because it was so low. But yeah, these things are actually really good cars in real life. I'm liking this car. Probably the only thing to do to it or to fix it in such a way that would improve it would be those gears. Those gears for me, like, I don't like drifting in fourth. I like second and third a lot. At least for me. I know that, like, you're supposed to do probably third and fourth is the most conventional thing. But for me, I like second and third. I have really long gears on my drift cars. Don't know why. I just prefer it. But yeah, it's just the way I like to drift. All right. So let's do this hairpin here, avoiding the very expensive Ferrari. Right? Yeah, good. All right. So if we keep drifting here, blah, 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 blah. See if we can hold it in this thing. Yeah. Yeah, where are we going? All right. Nearly missed it. It's dark. Can't really see. Up here, someone who's better than this, or better at this than me, probably drift that entire thing. I'm not good enough at this. And then back up the hill we go. It's so cool. I love it. Oh, this thing is so controllable. It's insane. It's really cool. I like it. It's like I could just go all day drifting, blah, blah, blah. Super, super easy. Having some fun. Nice little comforting day. All right, so should we try some 360s in this thing? I think so. Because essentially that's what this car was built for. It wasn't built to be like a super competitive drift car. Yeah, it's more so of a car of just screwing around, having some fun with some friends. That's what I built it for anyways. It's just a sort of a clown car. Those 360s are so much fun to do, and when you start doing them with some friends, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that was The way I do my 360s, by the way, is I spin it out in the middle of the corner instead of like doing a 360 entry, which I know you can do. But I like spinning it out in the middle. There was some professional drifter actually did a cool video. I can't remember who it was. Was it Matt Powers who did it? He was just going along drifting, and there was like a car following. He's just drifting, blah 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 blah, and then he just pulls some crazy 360 out of nowhere, and it was like super super smooth. And I think that's maybe where I got the idea for this car. So I'm gonna try to go for a proper 360 entry. There you go, proper 360 entry. I'm in too high a gear, and then I hit the wall. That's not good. But there you go. That's your proper 360 entry, I guess. By definition, like I like to do the ones in the middle of the corner. They're more fun, I think. And I can control them better. It's really not difficult in this car. It's just like power it out. Oh! I love how I'm saying it's not difficult, and then I spin it out. Did manage to sort of save it and make it look sort of cool, but yeah, definitely go try this thing out if you're looking for a car just to have some fun with. Go build yourself one of these, or you can go download MyTune, which is like the major screw around one. Basically, just 360s for days is what it wants to do. Like at any point, I can just like give it a little bit more power and just spin it out completely and stuff like that. It was just a screw around car I built. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little drift video. I know you guys wanted to see this. I know you guys want to see a lot of BMWs, like the E36 M3. So I think that's going to be the next one of these. Maybe a Mustang after that, or a Camaro. I don't know. So anyways, guys, thank you again very, very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, subscribe, like, and stuff and things. Anyways, guys, thank you again very, very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!